Morning all, how are you? Good morning Lucy Rose. Good morning Katie Johnston, Heather Westgrath. Do you want to see him? Where is he? He's there. No Mark today. He can't even hear us. He's locked in. That's how he sits for hours and hours. That's his position. That's the Mark we know. Morning Darren Boy, morning Amy, morning Lauren. Morning Courtney, Layla, Faith, Heather, Donna, Jay, Ben, Joyce, Jody, Mags, Flora. Good morning, Angela, Ita. Did anybody see my live yesterday with the thunderstorm? Oh my God, it was so incredible. And we had the most beautiful rainbow come up right across the garden. And then this morning I thought it was just going to be gorgeous, and it's gone a bit horrible, hasn't it? Because I've got to film with my dad in the garden this morning. I'm a bit worried it's going to rain again. So it's Nanny Di's birthday today. That's what we're up to. She's still in bed. We're trying to get the No Name Sunday show all finished and wrapped up so we can have a day of eating, lying around and watching movies. That's what we're going to do once we've finished everything up and I filmed with my daddy. It's so nice having my mum and dad in the garden. This is what I don't understand, right? You know this love bubble thing? And you know if you're a single grandparent in a single house, you can now have a hug. Like Nanny Di came yesterday. I still felt a bit awkward about it. I didn't hug her because I've been everywhere, and I just don't know whether I've got it. Five Guys is tonight, Faith. Yeah. But does this mean that I can, if I wanted to, obviously I'm not going to because I'm too scared in case I've got it, could I hug my mum and dad if I wanted to? Or can I not? Because they're not single grandparents. Now I know I can cuddle her, Shelley, but can I cuddle my mum or my dad? See, if suddenly my mum or my dad, God forgive me, God forbid, just became one, I would immediately be able to cuddle them and have them in the house. So weird. I'm not going to, Stuart. I'm going to be on the definite safe side. I just can't, because my dad's had that. My dad's got diabetes, a heart problem. Well, he's not got a heart problem because he's had the heart operation now. And they're in their 80s. So no more hugging. Happy 70th to Nanny Di. Thank you, Sarah. Lily, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lily Clayton. I think that's your name. Yes, it is. Happy birthday to you. You share it with Nanny Di. Geminis. It is confusing, tired mummy. There's no doubt about it. It's very confusing. Do I? Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Has anyone been doing my nitric oxide exercises that I've been doing? Sky, you've been crying this morning. My body aches. Mental health is so bad. Don't know what to do. Oh, Sky. Have you reached out to anybody? Can you bear to get out and walk a bit today? Get out in nature? Or do you feel too low? I forced Mark even when he's very low. Mark was really low a couple of days ago. And just forced him to go outside. He didn't want to go to the park, didn't want to do this, didn't want to do that. So I made him go in the garden. Oh my God, his mood lifted so much. There are phone lines on the NHS with psychotherapists for people that are really struggling as well. And of course there's the Samaritans. You know, call the Samaritans. They are there for that. He's behind me, Claire Ross Reed. Mark, give us a wave. Mark, wave. Who can guess what he's doing? Mark is either on YouTube or on Instagram, or we're watching something that we're going to review, or he is editing. There's nothing else. That's what, or writing. That's what he does full time. Yes, Lucy Rose. Editing the Sunday show. Yes, editing. And this week on the Sunday show, it's Nanny Di's book review. So that'd be nice. Morning Angela, morning Joanne, morning Karen T, morning Leanne, morning Josh, morning Helen. The rule is Nanny Di can visit, but technically your mum and dad shouldn't be in the garden as well. It's mixing bubbles. No, no, they're not going to be in the garden with her. No, in fact, only my dad. I mean, maybe my mum's going to come over, and I'm going to film my dad, and my mum's going to have a bit of the bread brioche butter pudding, and a coffee, and then they go, and then if it's nice, we're going to have a little something with Nanny Di in the garden. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? It's like Dina brought over a really nice card for Nanny Di, but she can't see Nanny Di. It's just mad. Anyway, hi B, hello from me and my mum. Hello to your mum B. Hello Nicola Sinot. Betty is wild one, so funny. Yes, she really is so funny. Feel far too low. Ugh, it's horrible. Sky Elise, you've got to take some actions. You've got to give yourself a very VIP day. What can you do? What are the things that, even if they lift you just a teeny bit? Oh, it's awful when you feel that low. Sometimes you just have to have a duvet day, don't you? Where you just like do go under the duvet. I had one the other week where I just said I can't bear it anymore. And I went up and I stayed in my bed all afternoon and it was fine. And it, you know, sometimes we need to push ourselves and shake ourselves out of where we are, and other times we need to go, no, this is the time where I've just got to stop, hold myself in some way, cradle myself in some way until it passes. So what are we talking about today? I've forgotten what I've put in the title. We are talking about Pride Month. This is Pride Month. Now, I love Pride, and last year was the first year that I got invited on the ITV bus, and I went with Denise and Jane Moore and the other TV presenters from the other shows, and Tom Sage, our head of women, if you're there, Tom. And we had the best time, and we've all been bemoaning that we're not going to be going, and oh my God, it's such a shame, and it's such a great day. But actually, yes, that's awful for all of us that enjoy it. And I know we've got Josh here, who's recently come out, who I'm sure would have loved to be a part of Pride this month. And there's all of that, and the celebration of, you know, of all things. That's the thing. It's about real inclusivity, the whole of Pride Month, and diversity and everything. And it's such a brilliant day, the actual day. But of course, in the papers today, it's about, never mind us not having a great day, the impact on businesses is going to be horrendous, just like everything else with this fucking virus. And, you know, when you think of all the, you know, this is a year in the planning. The minute that they start, people might saying they loved your sober chat yesterday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, all the businesses. I mean, from the day that Pride, you know, Gay Pride Day happens, then from that day they're planning for next year. So all the planning that will have gone in over the year, all the performers, all the different groups, all the fundraising, everything gone to pot. So how are you all feeling? Do you usually go to Pride? How are you feeling about it? Are you sad about Pride? What does it mean for you? Have you come out just recently and this was gonna, you know, Pride is a great place to celebrate that, isn't it? And there's lots of fruitiness and naughtiness that goes on at Pride. I'm upset about Pride being cancelled this year too. I bet I did think of you actually. New Zealand has Pride in February, so New Zealand got it all done before the virus came too. Ruined. And I saw photographs of your Prime Minister dancing in the festival. I was WhatsApping photos of it to all my friends going, I want her to be our Prime Minister. I want it to be my mum, my sister, my aunt, my granny. She's a proper woman. Shame about Pride this year. It really is. Is there anything else this virus hasn't ruined? There is nothing this virus hasn't ruined. Nothing. But I've got a really lovely little story today in the No Name Sunday show about, Actually, I should share it here as well. You can listen to it again on the No Name Sunday show. You know how we're hearing the whole time. We're led to believe that if you have any kind of weakness in your health, in your immune system, then COVID's going to get you and you're going to be finished. And time again, we're hearing about people, you know, that had COPD and cancer and have survived COVID. Well, I don't know if you remember, a while back there was a little boy, I think he's called Emmanuel, who was born, beautiful child. And he was born with COVID. And let me see if I can find the picture.
Don't lose it.
I won't lose it. Oh, suddenly he can hear. Ah, selective hearing. I just want to show you this picture. This beautiful little boy. Isn't he gorgeous? No. We chat about it in the show as well. But yeah, 37-day fight with the virus. And now he's all good. Our miracle, his parents are calling him. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, they were called 3 times to prepare for the worst. So cute. Just so cute. Really nice bit of good, uplifting news. How are we all Oh, you love Pride as well, Darren. I bet you do. As I feel safe there and as my coming out experience was so horrid, Pride means a lot to me. Oh, I know. All the personal reasons for Pride being so important. And of course, the terrible impact financially on so many people and so many little businesses. And you think of all the people that things, I don't know, that make the flags and do all that it's just the dominoes to absolutely every part of our life. This has hit. Yeah. Oh, Joanne, when it comes back, you should go next time. Oh, if you've never been, use this year to think about, oh, maybe I'll go next year. Can you imagine Pride next year? Oh my God, it's going to be crazy. Suzanne Stone, we did a cinema night for my grandson. We did tickets, pick and mix, Mark's soda machine, and my grandson's favourite movie. His little face was priceless when he saw, oh, I love that. Mark's soda machine has become a thing. Corona hasn't ruined this community. That's it, Jessica. And it's strengthened it, in fact. Thank you. That's so true. Guys, did any of you check out the Five Guys vlog? Because honestly, it will be such a treat for your kids if you do it. My kids just loved it, and we're doing it for Nanny Di again today. So we will be vlogging, obviously. Thank you, Sarah. So do we. It's very, very precious you are to all of us. Very precious. In fact, it was funny yesterday when we were having this meeting and we were talking about copyright on YouTube. You know how you often ask us for music and stuff and we say we just can't do it because if you infringe copyright, you can be in such trouble. And if you infringe it like 3 times, your channel can be deceased. Is that the right word? Ceased and desisted. And like when they said that to me, we were like, what? Oh my God, can you imagine that if the channel was just cancelled? Yeah, it gave me a reel and made me realise. No, I'm saying you can if you keep infringing copyright. And we both went into a tailspin. We were like, imagine that, and none of our followers would know why, and we'd just be gone. So we're going to be very, very, very extra careful. Yeah, awful. All our films and everything would be gone. Yeah, love the 5.
We don't do anything like that.
No, I know, but we do have to be careful. No, but I was just giving it as an explanation as to how we felt when we heard that, how much it meant to us. Andrea loved the Five Guys vlog. Yeah, it was so good. Lauren C. says, hi, Mark.
Hi.
Lisa Pryor, can I have a shout out? It's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa Pryor. Happy birthday to you. Yes, she is still in bed. She likes a lion, so she's getting a lion.
I didn't hear her on the prowl last night, did you?
To be honest, Mark, I was absolutely dead. I woke up a couple of times just briefly to remind myself not to snore because I was so worried about you not sleeping. Did I snore? He's gone. Sorry. I could do Grace Kelly. I could do it on the Sunday show if you want. I'm just asking if I snored.
I could say I was dead last night.
Yes, we will be filming Nanny Di. Can any of you remember what cake she likes? We can't remember, and I thought, I bet one of you guys do, because I'm going to make a cake in a minute. And I can't remember whether she likes, I think she likes a Victoria sponge. Oh, Jessica, lemon drizzle. Mark says lemon drizzle. What? Jessica says it's lemon drizzle
Oh,
too.
okay. Jessica knows.
Oh, Jessica says it is. Oh, Chrissy says it is. Oh, fucking hell, it's lemon drizzle. I know you love a Victoria sponge, Lee. Oh, Lee, I miss you. Are we going to talk later? I tried to ring him the other day, but he was like half pissed doing a socially distanced blind date. We're just talking about Pride, Lee. Thank you, guys. You are so brilliant. You are so... I knew you would know. Okay, I'll whip one of those up. The butter is so... I knew they would all know. They know. Oh, that's
whip one off.
No, I'm going to whip one up. Do you know Kerrygold butter is the only butter, it's a shame it's not organic, that is, well, the sort of butter, not fancy butter that's going to cost you a lot of money, that is grass-fed butter. That is really, really good for you, really good for your gut. Always try and look for grass-fed butter, grass-fed beef, because all the stuff that they feed cows and chickens and God knows what else has an effect on us, has an impact on us. Right, so, I know, I'm making her a cake. Did I show you? I showed it on Instagram. I haven't shown you guys. Come over here. Look what Dina dropped round this morning. This is so good. Look. Hang on. It's a card made out of toilet roll with a sunflower growing in the middle. Isn't she clever? Isn't she clever? And look. Da da da. Da da da. Kerrygold butter, best Irish butter. Oh, that must be one of our Irish followers. It is, Olivia Mullins. Yeah, it's really good for you. So there you go, get Kerrygold butter. Because obviously you can get fancy grass-fed butters that are very expensive, but that's like a doable butter. That's like, oh, it's only 200 grams. How weird. Strange. Just read that in New Zealand, only residents are allowed back into the country and they must go into government quarantine in appointed buildings. Thank you. We need this quarantine that we've got for coming back into this country is a load of old hogwash. All the countries that get in totally control of this are having government quarantine, so that they make you stay in. You're not allowed out. They bring your food to the door. Anyway, so yeah, good news is that France is opening up. Most of Europe is opening up. All the cafes, restaurants and bars are open. Of course, we have our shops opening from tomorrow. Yes, you did, Jessica. Isn't it good? Who is going to go shopping tomorrow? Who's going shopping tomorrow? You're allowed out again in Ireland, Orla. No way, says Claire. No, Tom. Still, nope. Christina, nope. I'm back at work. Alice Kearney, I might. Jeanette, I'm not. No, I'm bloody not, says Mumsy4. Karen Bennett, no. Alice Bradley, no. Who was that just before? Sky Elise, I dare not. Jane Derbyshire, not a chance. No way, says Leah. No, I'm not. Nadia, says McDonald's Farmer. No way. Olivia, April. Chrissy, no. Deborah, no. Julie Neal, no. Karen, no. Andrea, wow. Jill Diet, nope. Nope. Everyone, Sarah, nope. Soraya. Nadia, you're looking great. Thank you. I started reading that and then I couldn't stop reading it because I'd started reading it. So I usually get a bit embarrassed to read those things out. Nope from Leo, nope from Denise, nope from Leslie. Claire Jones, what have you got to say? No, but I have to drive to the high street for my son's orthodontist appointment. He's been waiting for since March. I hope it's not crazy. That's a good point. Do we think people are going to be going out in their hordes? I don't necessarily think so. I mean, we're really excited about the art galleries opening, but I said to Mark, I think we should leave it a week because I think people will just ram them because people are desperate. I have become the queen of online shopping. I see the delivery driver more than my husband, Nikki Thompson. Nikki Macro says no. These glasses, Suzanne Stone, are from Primark and they're £2. And they're my reading glasses. And they're my most favourite glasses I've ever had in my life. And through my life, I have spent thousands of pounds on glasses. And these are £2. I'm the queen of online shopping too, says Nicole Randall. Linda Breslin, yes, because Pennies or Primary is open tomorrow where I live. Pennies or Primary, I wonder what that is. I have a very good relationship with my Amazon driver, says Karen Fortune. I know what you mean. I got loads of new Pyrex dishes, and I got new flan tarts, trays. I was very happy yesterday. You've missed Primark. Who wants to queue? Just let's say goodbye to relaxed shopping. I can't cope with food shopping, let alone any other shopping, says Andrea. Exactly. Oh, it's Primark in Ireland. Is that what it's called, Julie? Oh. Need a birthday card for Friday for hubby. Got some glasses from Poundland and they're great. I meant to say Primark, which is called Pennies in Ireland. Oh, I didn't know that. Love that. So the other thing we are discussing today is there is lots of chatter, rumour in the papers, which kind of makes you feel that MPs have been leaking stuff. That maybe Boris is going to say ta-da to the 2 metre rule. I mean, there's been a lot of call for this move, hasn't there, from businesses, pubs. Obviously, it still doesn't help theatres, but cinemas are going to open anyway, aren't they? Somewhere today it was saying that theatres might not open till this time next year. So the 2 metre rule, what do we feel about that? I mean, the thing is, it's like I always say, if somebody sneezes, you're not safe even with a 2 metre rule, are you? You're not. So what do people think? Do people want the 2 metre rule kept in place? Why? There are still hundreds of people getting COVID every day, says Take That. Hey Mark, says Nicola Randall. Are you going to say hello to them? You can't just do that.
Hi guys, how are you? Sorry, I'm just trying to find a rogue headline for the newspaper section.
Oh, Claire LC, our lovely follower in France. I love that we have somebody in France follow us. Is just saying that the only queue in France in the shops is Primark. But the French are very different with their shopping habits to us, aren't they?
Yeah, they don't sort of shop en masse like that.
No.
It's far more sort of a little bit here, a little bit there. The saucisson here and a michitou
Leo
here.
fancies a 1.5 metre.
I said that when I was
Some
younger.
people are saying... Mark. Some people are saying 3 metres. They wanted to go to 3 metres. I made the decision myself to take a 2 metre rule, even if they do change it. Well, exactly. So will I. So will I. Because as they keep saying, it's the amount of time that you spend in a close proximity. So if you're just passing by someone in the street, as long as they don't sneeze or cough in your face, you're not going to get it. But if you stand with them for 15 minutes, then there's a chance that you could. So do most people want to keep the 2 metre rule? Stuart G is going for a 5 metre rule. I feel comfortable with 2 metres, says Janet. Lisa Millyard, the basis is because businesses are really begging for it. Oh, hang on. Sushak was on Andrew Marr this morning. He said that Whitty and Prof said they wanted the 2 metres to continue, but they didn't understand that the business, so basically they were going to ignore the science. Really? Oh.
Pardon?
Apparently Sunak was on Andrew Marr today and said that they're going to, the scientists have all said that they want to keep the 2 metres, but they don't understand about business and they are going to ignore the scientific advice. Is that policy then? Is that policy? Has he said that 2 metres is now banned? Mark, can you just quickly look? Is 2 metres banned? I think that would have come up. Is he saying that's what's going to happen in the future or now? Leave it at 2 metres, said Maggie. The shops and businesses have the markers in place. Yeah. Irish primary schools are saying they can't obey 2 metre rules, said they wouldn't ask young kids to do it. I would like 2 metres. Most of you want it to stay as 2 metres, don't you? I'm saying. It's because of schools too, of course, Christina King. Yeah, it's because they can't get people back to school. That's the thing. Actually, I saw something in the paper today. I meant to say it in the No Name Sunday Show because we've already filmed the headlines for that, but I forgot to say it. Which is a real shocker, actually, that universities are thinking of disallowing people to defer their place. because they don't know how they will survive if 50% of people say they're not going to take their places, because of course everyone's paying, aren't they? So if people lose don't take up their place, they're going to have to. But I would say to any young person, don't worry too much, because they're going to have the same. Because, you know, I reckon in the end they'll give people their places next year, don't you? Yeah, the government seem to now be doing what they want and not following the science anymore. Horrible time. Well, it is, Penny, because it leaves us not knowing what to do and what to trust. So now what do we do? Do we know if a government comes out and says the scientists are saying that we mustn't do this because it's bad, it's dangerous for us, but the government is saying we must? Very difficult, isn't it? When a government have said all the way along, we're following the science, and now they're going to go, well, actually, we can't now. Scary. My granny said that they are changing it to 1 metre. I said, I wish. Oh, 1 kilometre. She just said it wrong. I work in a gym, don't know how they're going to manage woo and muck. I don't either. I suppose they'll just have to have... But it's just, how are these businesses going to make money? I mean, it's all very well to say, okay, well, you have to have 1 metre distance and you have to... But I mean, they're going to lose so many people are going to finish their membership, aren't they? It's scary for you as well with your job. Very scary. Everyone has to make their own decision. Difficulty being if you don't agree with the workplace. Exactly. Aaron C, I don't understand how the hospitality sector are meant to function and make any profit with 2 metre rule. Exactly. We have to use our own judgment. Emerald, that is what I'm going to be doing about everything now. I'm going to make my own judgment. Because we read everything, we look at all the different science, we're going to make our own choices. That's why I will be keeping the 2 metre rule with my parents, even if they say to me suddenly, oh, you can hug your parents now. I'm going to say, well, what is that based on? How can I suddenly hug my parents? I'm not going to do that. But then I'm also, please, guys, I don't like to tell people, I don't want to give people advice, because I'm not a professional. But and I know I've said this before, please look at John Campbell's YouTube and watch the films about vitamin D. He uploaded another one 3 days ago. Just, that's all. I'm not going to encourage people to take vitamin D. I want you to watch it and make your own decision. But yeah, I watched his new one yesterday and I'm still so glad I'm taking vitamin D. Guys, I've got to go. I've got to bake a cake. I've got to film with my dad. I've got to sort out some tea for Nanny Di and all of that. So lovely seeing you. There'll be a live tonight. Mark, what time's the live tonight?
I don't know, it's up to you.
Do we want it earlier or later? Just thinking of Nanny Di and movies and...
Probably... No, I think later's better.
10:30?
Yeah.
Okay, so 10:30 tonight will be the live. Of course, the Sunday show, the No Name Sunday show will be going up in the members area. If you want to join the members area, there's a box below here with the words join. You just click on that and you will be told everything. We've put a little thing up on the page on how to vote for us on the podcast, which of course is incredibly cheeky, but lots of people have asked us how to do it and we really want you to vote for us. And you might look at them and go, oh, they look two the same. One is for How to Stay Married podcast and the other one is for our Confessions of a Modern Parent. And I know lots of you have already voted and thank you, so many of you have voted lots of times. So really love you for that. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Mags. Loads of you have voted and thank you. I will pass all your messages on to Nanny Di. And Sue Williams voted twice. Hello, Jackie Bolino. Hello, Nicola Randall. Hello, Olivia Mullins. Hello, B. Lots and lots of love and we'll see you tonight about 10:30. And if you can hit the little thumbs up like button underneath the film, but only if you've liked it, only if you've had a nice chat and hang out with me, otherwise do not. Lots of love, see you later.